Hello and welcome to another Thrift with Me video. I typically take you out to my local thrift stores for 2 weeks and show you highlights of all the pieces that I'm finding. But today's video, I'm going to be showing just one shop, one thrift trip where I found some great pieces. And I also did, I think, 3 DIYs in this. So you're not going to want to miss this one. Stay tuned. And I'm going to first take you shopping with me in the store, do some DIYs, and then I'm going to come back, share with you what the retail price is versus what I paid, and I'm going to be styling everything up. You don't want to miss it. Hi, I'm Janine. Thrifting and shopping secondhand has been a part of my life for the last 15 years, and I've been able to curate the wardrobe of my dreams over the years, as well as decorate my home by shopping at thrift stores, garage sales, consignment shops, the Goodwill outlet, and Facebook Marketplace. If you like secondhand outfit inspiration, upcycling, thrift flips, and home decor ideas, just keep watching to see Jane Thrift. This is going to be interesting filming in here, but I am at the new location. It used to be called Hidden Treasures here in Waco, and now they're calling it Carita's Treasures. And they have a food pantry that also helps our local folks here, and I absolutely love it. They moved to their pantry warehouse on 15th Street. So if you are in the area, I'd love to have you check it out. This is my first time here. So clothes are $1, and I've already found 2 pieces, and I just started. I found this current Elliott jacket. Now, it does have some bleach stains, but you know me, there are possibilities with everything. So, love this utility jacket. See, it does have some bleach stains. Who knows what I could possibly do with this? Just add more bleach stains and add paint, add lace. Okay, that's making me excited. And then I found, you know me, and white eyelet lace, a jacket. I love it. Okay, this is again a total possibility piece. So many opportunities. I'm going to show you around a little bit in this. It's kind of a warehouse feeling, but I'm going to show you around and see what else I find. Here is the new shop. Really basic, really simple, the same extremely friendly staff. So I'm just going to keep on digging. I just went down this first row and look at this amazing cable knit. It's like a poncho, and it has, I think, yeah, they're the armholes where you come out. Your hand can go through there, and it has the fringe. This does not have any tags. It feels kind of like acrylic, but the buttons are also covered in the yarn. I have a feeling this might be a handmade piece. Do I need this going into summertime? No. Do I want to pass this up at the thrift? Probably not. Okay, I'm down here in the skirts, and I was like, hold on just one moment here. See this one? This coral color is amazing. Loved it right from the get-go, and then I look at the tag. Okay, hold your horses. Hold. Ooh. Double D Ranch. Are you kidding me right now? Maxi skirt in my favorite color in one of my favorite brands. Can you imagine that with the white eyelet? I don't want to pick up the white eyelet jacket, but it would look amazing with this. I don't want to pick it up because you might fall over. You're in a very precarious situation here, but I have to film. I see red eyelet skirt. Oh, look at this. This is so adorable. This is not my size. This is a loft size too, but mm, I just keep finding treasure after treasure. These are some Lane Bryant jean shorts, and they have this blue and white wash on them. You know I love pieces like this. This is, I think, about 2 or 3 sizes too big for me. But when I wear shorts, I typically wear them very, very low rise. And then I wear a big slouchy top and tuck it in the front. So this is going to be perfect. Oh my goodness. I'm like stacking up all my pieces right here on the end so I can keep doing some more shopping. I think I'm just about through the whole section. It's not super big, but for being not big, I'm finding some amazing things. This is an adorable BDG flannel shirt. It has pilling, it has a lot of wear, but I still love it. And it's super oversized despite it being a size small. Again, walking into summer with this, but this would be so adorable in the fall and winter time that I'm going to snag it now. Okay, it is upcycle time on this current Elliott jacket that has all of the bleach stains all over it. I want to do a paint treatment. So I've collected all of these different colors, and I also have this fabric painting medium that I'm going to be incorporating into all of these different colors. I'm going to show you what I'm going to end up doing. It's a little bit of a different paint treatment than what I've done in the past. I'm actually going to be using brushes, and this is going to be extremely colorful. Very excited about this project, so let's get started. I have all of my colors in my palette and mixed in with the fabric medium. So I'm just going to go to it, be creative, have some fun, and I have different sizes of paint brushes. I'm going to start off with this vibrant yellow and just swipe away. After I got all of the colors on, I did go back with one of the larger brushes and just swipe down some of the heavier painted areas. I really loved how that just kind of modeled the whole thing and also got rid of any like really large clumps of paint that first of all is going to take a long time to dry and then also just be a little bit too much textured. So I had so much fun creating this. I do need to do the back here. I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit and do the back. But this was an incredible piece to work on. I just let it just flow. I wasn't thinking too much about it. And I love the colors on this. It's so amazing. I really can't wait to wear this. This is a one-of-a-kind piece that I'm going to love and adore for a very long time. I have decided that I want to do an upcycle on this white eyelet jacket. I really like it. I'm not 100% sure of where I want to end up at, but I do know that I want to have this tea stained and look very vintage. I may do some applique work on it. I kind of want to see what this looks like after I tea stain this. So I'm going to go from there. And I'm also going to tea stain these shorts. So I have been going round and round with this. I've tried them on and I just really want more of a vintagey look and not have that stark white with the contrast with the blue. So I think that's all I'm going to do with these. I'm excited to see how these turn out. So let's go and tea stain both of these pieces. I've got my tea bath all ready here, and all I did to prepare this, I have this large pot that I filled a little bit more than halfway, and then I added a cup of salt. I brought that water to a boil. And then once it's hit a boil, I did turn the heat off and add my tea bags. I am just using a generic tea brand. It's a black tea. And I just removed all of the strings from the bags. So I went ahead and put the whole entire box of 24 tea bags in here. And then I steeped it for 15 minutes. And after that, I went ahead and removed all of the tea bags with a spoon. And now I'm ready to tea stain. I have both the jacket and the shorts wet and I wrung them out so they're just damp here. And I'm going to go ahead and add them to the pot. And I'm just going to come back and stir this often. And I'm going to leave this in and check this in about an hour. It has been an hour and I went ahead and removed the two pieces here from the tea bath. And I'm going to go ahead and rinse these out. You will see that they have some loose tea on here. I do not like these bags. I'm not going to get these particular bags. I think these ones were from Walmart. The ones I got before were from Amazon and they did not do this. So they'll come out. It'll rinse out. And after I rinse these, I'm going to pop them into the washer and dryer and we will be all set. And here is the eyelet jacket pulled out of the washer and dryer after its tea bath. Loving the color that this turned out. It's just this like antique-y, vintagey feeling, really light brown. And this then gave me the inspiration that I needed. So let me take you over to my little workstation that I set up in my kitchen and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I am going to do a cropped high-low hem on this jacket, and I finally got a curve that I liked here on the front. I have lined up the front two sides here, and really I'm just going to be cutting the two sides of the front panels, and I'm just going to be cutting off this bottom hem straight on the back. So I'm going to cut both layers here on the front so I have a matching curve, and I'm going to be adding a trim a little bit later on with this. Okay, here it is all cropped and cut. Sorry for the lighting. We have a thunderstorm rolling through, so I'm just working ahead. And also what I did was pinned on this applique floral I cut this out from a jacket. It is a polyester, like micro suede or microfiber, and I just thought it was so stunning. I put two pieces here on the front. I've already pinned them on, and then I put a smaller applique here on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these on. I'm going to go as close to the edge as possible with a straight stitch. I'm going to be using like a yellow brown kind of golden colored thread. All of the floral appliques are sewn on. I love the way that this looks. And I took this knit trim off of a knit skirt that I had. I actually got it to wear and did not realize it had both a stain and two massive holes in the top portion of the skirt. I will be using the other part of the knit and actually the polyester jacket in other projects. So I'm definitely keeping those for other projects, but I have gone ahead and pinned this on. I am keeping this top edge raw. I want this to fray and ruffle up when I end up putting this in the washer and dryer. I'm gonna sew right underneath here because I want this to have that ruffle up here at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew this all down, and then I will put this in the washer and dryer. The next time you see this will be me styling this up in an outfit. And here we have the 6 items that I got from Treasures by Caritas. I'm trying to remember the new name of that thrift store, but very excited, really loved shopping there in their warehouse of their pantry. So I'm going to go through everything, style everything up, and also share with you pricing. First up is this, what I believe is a handmade knit poncho. This is such an incredible piece. I think that you could probably sell this for about $40 online, and I paid $1. Now, I have one issue here. I have one of these amazing buttons, and I know looking back at the footage, you could see that it was missing this button, but of course, I was so excited in store, I just totally didn't see it. I am trying to figure out what I want to do. A lot of the time when I find pieces like this, then I will just replace all of the buttons, but these are such incredible buttons with the knit on them. So what would you do? What are your suggestions for me with dealing with that? Let me know what your thoughts are. Now, since we are in summertime, I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I'm going to plan on wearing this knit poncho later on this year when it gets cooler. I am going to be styling it with a printed blouse underneath, and I had this idea just because when I did try it on, the hand holes just felt really awkward when I tried to stick them through, is to actually place the belt through the holes, and it goes around back underneath the poncho but cinches in the waist. I love this really rustic leather belt that I found at an estate sale, and I love the combination of all three, the print of the blouse, the knit, and the leather. Such a fabulous combo. I did up here on top add a turquoise necklace that I got at a consignment shop. And then also down here, we have our wide leg jeans with the big cuff. These are a Maeve by Anthropologie piece that I got at a consignment shop. And then these Myra boots with the cow print. I love these so much. Got these from a friend who thrifted them. And then for a handbag, I have this UGG, really cool slouchy bag. I think it's going to add such a nice kind of vintage Western style to this overall look, and really love this. I'm going to snap a picture of this so I can keep it in my camera roll so I'll remember to wear it later on this year. Next, we have the Westport brand white eyelet jacket that I have completely transformed here, but I had no idea that this was a Dress Barn brand. But I am thrilled that I found this and was able to make it into what it is. It probably retailed for around $50, but I'm super excited to wear this. I love how the trim worked out. I know I was explaining to you about when it's washed and dried, it does this little ruffle treatment with the raw edge. I just love it. And the best part is I only paid $1 for this jacket. This is definitely beyond my expectations of when I first picked up this eyelet jacket. I really had no idea that it was going to be able to turn into something like this. I just adore this so very much. I paired it with this Free People little cream top underneath that has a little bit of lace applique there. I have this charm necklace that I thrifted, and actually the pants, one of y'all mentioned in my wide leg pants video, why didn't you pick up those green pants? Those would have been great. And I probably would have, because I have an obsession with green pants. I have probably close to 6 or 7 in my closet right now, all different variations. You know, I have to have all the variations. But I recently picked these up at Things from the Heart resale and thought they would be perfect for a quick little upcycle. I ended up adding these crochet pieces. I think I found these at an estate sale at some point, and I love the entire combination together. I have these rag and bone little wedge espadrilles that I thrifted there as well. And I found this bag. I actually added this. This is a necklace that I added to this, but the leather bag, I didn't have my phone. Why I left it at home to record, I don't know, but this is it's from the company called Recycled Military Bags. So this is an upcycled leather tote bag that retails for $100. And I got it for like $8.99. So really amazing. Let me also show you what this looks like all like fastened up, and also it, because this jacket has a drawstring, I want to show you what it looked like kind of closed and almost like a shirt. I really love both options, and I also love that I can wear these two distinct ways. This is so much fun to be able to gather this here at the waist and close it up with the little snaps. And I just love the little peplum here at the bottom. So a very versatile piece. Very excited about this one. The current Elliott utility jacket retails for $300, and I paid $1. And of course I did all of the paint treatment on here. I love the way that this turned out. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. I would not have done this paint treatment on it had it not been already damaged. But since it was, and essentially nobody else was wanting this piece because of that damage, I'm glad that I was able to transform it and bring it back to life in my own closet. This jacket turned out amazingly. I love all the paint spatter on here and all of the color in it. Today I paired it with this Lucky Brand embroidered t-shirt for a really fun look, and I have my turquoise squash blossom necklace on that my husband gave to me. And then I have these Old Navy tan shorts. I got these at Goodwill along with the t-shirt as well. Then I have another gift from the husband, this American Darling bag. I love the whole vibe of this. And then I have some joie crochet lace up sandals here on my feet. I got these. Now I can't remember, but I thrifted them. But the entire look is very fun, kind of an eclectic boho look, I would say. And I'm glad that I was able to rescue this jacket. It is a very expensive jacket, and I can tell it's very well constructed. But those bleach stains, there was even more on the back. There was huge stains. So I'm glad that with the paint spatter, I was able to not only cover up and disguise those stains, but I was also able to make this into a very artistic, one-of-a-kind piece for myself. The Double D Ranch Coral Maxi Skirt retails for $280 and I paid $1. I did not show this on camera, but the elastic around the waistband was completely shot. So it was an easy fix to replace that in that existing channel. I can't wait to style this one up. I think also, besides the color of this skirt, I'm loving the crinkle texture that it has. It is so fun. I love the light and flowy nature of it. You know, I love a twirl factor in a skirt. And I decided to pair it with this graphic t-shirt that I got at Goodwill a while ago. I love the blue and the coral together. Looks so stunning. I also have this boho Free People necklace. I think that looks so good together. Got this at a consignment shop. This is an ASN hat. I love the straight brim on this piece. I got this on Poshmark. Has some really cute necklace bracelets here. And then I have this Colleen bag that I got at a thrift store a while ago. And then these zebra print clogs. These are Silent D. I got these also at a thrift store. And just honestly, this is one of my favorite outfits in quite some time. I love the Western vibe that this is giving. I love the very relaxed, eclectic look that it's giving as well. Really a whole lot of fun, and I'm going to really enjoy wearing this skirt so many other ways. The BDG patchwork flannel shirt retails for $60 and I paid $1. Now this one definitely has some wear on it, but I don't really mind. I really love it. I think it's going to be worn as a jacket and actually as a shirt as well. So very excited about this find. I love all the colors. All right, I would not typically be wearing a flannel shirt in the summertime, but I have been working from home all day today and the air conditioning just keeps going on and off. And so this flannel shirt keeps going on and off. I typically run very warm, but for some reason, I just have little moments of just being cold. So I just have been slipping this on just really wide. I'm not even putting it all the way on, even though it can be put on all the way. And I know I'll probably get a lot more use out of this during the fall and winter months, much like the current Elliott jacket that you saw me style. I took that off several times during that day as well with the shorts, but really excited about this piece. I just love it with these overalls. I actually got these overalls. They are from the brand Hasten, Heyson. They are a pretty expensive, from what I saw, boutique brand. My sister-in-law found these. Love the color. What I especially loved was the story behind them. Her and her husband are semi-retired and they go on trips throughout the state quite a bit, and they do a lot of thrifting while they're out. And she said she found these. She held them up to her husband and said, "Hey, who do these look like?" And he's like, "Janine." She's like, "Yep." I thought that was so sweet and that was so kind. I did actually end up having to cut off several inches. In fact, I still have the evidence. That's how much I had to cut off. But I'm just a short gal who loves big slouchy clothes. So I just have this one on with some Free People t-shirt underneath. It just has a really cute graphic on there. I love how it pulling the colors from the flannel shirt and from the overalls. Just some, oh, I'm telling you, the microphone and the excessive jewelry that I wear are always fighting. So I apologize if there was noise there. I keep trying to find a place where it's not going to compromise the sound, but I do have a charm necklace and then this fabric bead necklace along with a turquoise ring. I do have my glasses on. It's a no contacts day for me. And then I just have these leather slide sandals that I thrifted as well. Love this entire look. Here are the Lane Bryant white and blue denim shorts after they were tea dyed. I really like the brown or tan and blue a little bit better than the white. These retailed for $69 and I paid $1. This is the kind of outfit I envisioned when I first saw these shorts. And I am so glad that the tea staining worked on this because I feel like the white would have been a little bit harsh for the idea and vision that I had for it. They were super cute before, and they're even better for myself now. I went ahead and added this American Eagle tassel wrap belt that you saw me thrift a little while ago, and I love this, just really low slung on the waist almost to the hips. And I have this Free People orange top, just adds that really big pop of color, blue and orange, such perfect complementary colors together. I did have this crochet front hat that you saw me DIY several, I think months ago actually, in a video. This faux turquoise necklace, I just took this off of the original chain that I thrifted it with. And then this fringe Myra bag that my husband thrifted for me. And then my tried and true Birkenstocks found at Goodwill as well. Really love this really super casual boho look. So fun for weekend casual gatherings, just bumming around, and it's super cute. For all 6 of these pieces, they originally retailed for $799 and I paid $1 each per piece, so a total of $6 spent. And that's a total difference of $793. All right, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me and following along as I go thrifting. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already to become a part of our secondhand and thrifted family. Hope that you enjoyed my 3 DIYs in there as well. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.